SEER on Senate 2522, an act protecting the Upper Cape Water Supply Reserve. Are the senators with us today?
Yes, Chair Dykema, Chair Roush, nice to see you both. Senator Moran here.
Good to see
Senator
you.
Sear here too. Go ahead, Senator Moran.
Welcome, Senator Sear. Senator Moran, I think you're muted.
Okay. How's that? Any better?
Perfect. We can hear you now. Yes.
Great. Thank you. And thank you for allowing me to testify on Senate 2552, a bill similar to Representative Fernandez's bill, House 4022, that was heard last week. Joint Base Cape Cod is located in close proximity to the Cape's sole source aquifer. The aquifer provides 100% of the Cape's drinking water. Failing to protect our water will have lasting deleterious consequences on the economy, environment, and health of people living on the Cape, including traffic, noise, deforestation, danger to 37 state-listed species under the jurisdiction of the Division of Fisheries and Wildlife. Yet just last month, the Department of Public Health announced that fishing lakes near the Joint Base have high levels of PFAS. This report comes after the federal government, the state, and Cape Towns have spent over $1 billion for mitigation of years of military pollution since 2016, when it was designated the first ever Superfund site on a military base. In 2018, several nearby water wells were shut down for PFAS contamination, prompting the base to provide water bottles to my constituents who were advised their water supply may not be safe. And the cleanup from the base contamination is ongoing. Now, Joint Base Cape Cod is seeking to clear 170 acres for a machine gun range. They planned to move forward until public outcry exposed the lacking review of the project. Emails from base officials cited fear that the project would not survive an intensive environmental review and threatened small Cape businesses if the project continued to be bogged down in citizen objections. Joint Base officials resisted calls for additional information sharing until the EPA, on the grounds of the project's potential impact on the Cape's source for clean water, stepped in to create a public review process. While we could all be grateful to the many people who stepped forward to vocalize their concern about the gun range, oversight for environmental and health safety should not simply be the hope of a public outcry. The bill I filed adds additional oversight to projects proposing 10 acres or more of clear cutting or destruction of forested land. Senate 2552 would require that a public hearing is
Senator,
held.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I want to make sure that we fully hear you, and there's some background noise. Could everyone please make sure to mute their screens, please, so we can make sure to hear Senator Moran? There appears to be some wind maybe in the background. Can we get some? Okay, that appears to be a little better. Senator Moran, please continue.
Senate 2552 would require that a public hearing is held in at least one of the towns affected by the joint base activity. In addition, projects would be required to receive a recommendation from several organizations with expertise in environmental sustainability. My constituents and I greatly respect and appreciate the work of the National Guard, many of whom are our neighbors, and we want to support their efforts. But part of protecting people means making absolutely sure the National Guard administrators do not take action that would harm our environment and public health. By enacting this legislation, we will ensure that the public has a voice and the environmental experts offer oversight. That way, we can rebuild public trust in joint base activities and free my constituents from having to act as watchdogs for their source of water. I look forward to working with the committee to move this bill forward. Thank you, and I'll be submitting separate testimony on Senate 2551 in writing. Thank you, members of the committee.